confusing battle. There's probably some treasure there, but I didn't see it. And the treasures haven't been bad, but they weren't not worth wasting time searching for. My throat's getting dry. Let's have some horseradish. The desert has pretty relaxing music. Chilling in the desert. Ah, so many crabs. Well, that's why I have Blizzard. Bye-bye, so many crabs. Apparently they're scorpions. I don't know under what definition those would be scorpions, but... Moon tears. Maybe I'm wrong that these items aren't worth getting, but that's a pretty good item. Well, it looks like I'm perfectly lined up. Walking through the desert on a horse with no name. I guess on a Rakta with no name. Well, this Rakta's his name. He's actually just a camel named Rakta. The guy didn't explain very well. He was just like, this Rakta will take you back. I was like, what's a Rakta? Is it like a go-kart? The sun has risen. Time to make camp. In the desert, you don't remember your name. To give you no blame. La 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 la. More water. We're running low on water, so hopefully we get there soon. So if I don't get there, the question is, do I try to take the shortcut again, or do I go the long way, following their crazy-ass directions? Because I didn't make mistakes other than, like, I drank extra water by mistake, and I, like, messed up the sleep schedule the first day, and, I also walked during the day at one point, so... There are arguably some pretty good reasons that even if I don't make it to the Oasis this time, I should still try to follow the same directions rather than not try to use the shortcut. Treasure! That wasn't that great. You're trying to trick me, false North Star, but I won't be tricked. I like whatever constellation is coming up. It's pretty cool. The Oasis constellation. My throat's getting dry. I should have some water. Your throat's getting dry. You should have some fish heads. If fish heads really do raise your intelligence, like, can't I just go catch a bunch of fish and cut their heads off and eat them and become the most powerful wizard in the world? Why hasn't Nina done this yet? That's my question. You think you could let the dog out sometime? Scorpion. I guess it was unfair of me to criticize the idea of carrying multiple canteens in a game where they name a clear crab enemy Scorpion. You know, there's clearly some issues with their understanding about words and what they mean. I'm seeing green. That seems like a hint that maybe I'm near the right place, maybe? Could it be? Maybe was that the Oasis and now I've walked too far? It's a little bit unclear to me why I'm even going to this Oasis. Like, I'm supposed to be looking for God. Does God live at that Oasis? I mean, maybe. Perfect. My throat is getting dry. I should have some water. I'm increasingly thinking that I made a fatal error at some point. The question is, does the desert go on forever, or like, will I at some point reach somewhere? It probably goes on forever if you don't hit the Oasis. Okay, so I can just attack it. I don't need to do anything special against this enemy. I still feel like its use of the attack flying kick is inappropriate. I don't get there soon, then I clearly made a fatal error at some point. I would have thought that they'd make it generous enough that you could make a few little errors. Oh, we're somewhere. Shouldn't we be able to see the oasis by now? I wonder if we could see Bear from the top of that hill. This looks like a boss. Don't climb on top of that hill. That's a boss. A really stupid looking boss. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. This guy. Oh man. It looks exactly like that meme. I don't remember what the meme's called, but I gotta find it now. Well, that didn't work. It was like a meme of like the guy with like their fists out. I don't know what it's called. Oh, here's an example. This guy. This is the boss. Come look at this boss. And tell me it doesn't look exactly like this meme.
This thing?
Yeah. He's shaking his fists.
Oh, so it's the dancing cramp.
Well, I also like this smile.
Okay.
Anyway. I'm very amused.
Oh, right. I'm gonna take the dog out.
Okay. I'm out of soda now, right?
There's no more cold soda. There's more soda extra.
Could you give me a cold liquid when you're done with the dog?
Okay.
Okay, so...
Next so much of me. Let the dog out.
What do I want to turn into for this battle? I feel like this guy's weak to frost. He's from the desert. I think just Frost Warrior is probably the best idea. He's gonna end up not being weak to frost. He'll like absorb it. Actually, let's cast Shield, and let's try a frost attack first. And let's have Pika punch him, and we'll find out. That'll save more AP than if I like turn into a frost thing and he absorbs frost and I'm screwed.